Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. A warm welcome to you all, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. As far as today's Cricket Happening show is concerned, it is going to be a very short Cricket Happening show because there's not much of cricket being played around. But yes, we definitely have some fixtures which are coming up. One is the July 9th, the first test match of the India versus England, which is much awaited test series, which is kicking off at Trent Bridge in Nottingham. And well, yesterday, just skipping the news on England, I would like to talk to you about the match which I had actually left it in half. Actually, I'd given you a cricket update yesterday, as you remember, on my Cricket Happening show, and gone. And I was telling you Indians were looking good for victory against Derbyshire. So Indians would be pretty pleased with this effort, even though the bowlers I thought could have done a much better job than what they did. But at least in the second innings, I thought the Indian bowlers really came to their own and were starting to bowl in the right direction. And India, well, they were a target of 142 runs, and in the end they cleared off the 142 runs with 5 wickets remaining, as India made 143 for 5, playing 36.3 overs to get to the target, which was set by Derbyshire. Ajinkya Rahane made 39 with 6 boundaries. Rohit Sharma made 10, Ridhiman Saha 19, and then Gautam Gambhir was the one who took them to victory with not out 21, the 2 fours. Ravindra Jadeja not out on not. In fact, Ridhiman Saha contributed 19, 1 4, 143 for 5. They won the match. Cotton had none for 22, 1 for 40 for Higginbottom, none for 20 for Turner, 1 for 21 for Wainwright. It looked impressive, 1 for 27. Now, just looking at this particular match, if you look at it, for India, the gains would have been, as far as the batting is concerned, the batting has not been a problem at all for India, and India definitely boasts of a very good batting lineup, probably lacking a bit of experience. I wouldn't say this is a squad that the Indians have brought here in England with lots of experience, because with the retirement of very key players, there's a lot of inexperience in this Indian team. But I wouldn't say very inexperienced, but not vastly experienced, I would say. And well, for India, I said this would be a happy augury going into the first test match of the series between India and England, which would be kicking off at Nottingham on July the 9th. And just keeping on that, I thought, just looking at the Indian team, the Indian batting has been looking good, but the bowling has been a sort of a question mark. But as I said, in the second innings, this Indian bowling unit really came around and really showed what they're capable of. If you look at the bowling figures, which I've already spoken about, so that is something that India will take on the eve of the first test starting at Trent Bridge. Well, looking at it, I thought probably Dhawan actually missed out an opportunity. Dhawan was a total failure. Murali Vijay at least got some runs under his belt. Pujara got the century, the first century of the Indian tour of England. Virat Kohli, well, he has played 2 innings, but I would say unfortunately he has not been really going on to any big ones. Dhoni got a good hit in the middle. Jadeja too did it. Stuart Binney was very impressive, both with the bat and the ball. Ajinkya Rahane also did well. So other than that, the Indian bowling unit is also coming around, not quite nicely, I would say, but they just need to keep that going. So one thing that I would like to say here, that India are definitely on the eve of the first test match between England and India at Trent Bridge. I thought India have done well to get this victory over Derbyshire, which would be the real tonic as far as success is concerned. Now, let's leave from here and look at some cricket news, because as I said, this is a very short Cricket Happening show. There's not much to really talk about. Other than that, we have South Africa yesterday picking up their first win of their tour of Sri Lanka, with Hashim Amla making a statement with a century. Well, as you know, that South Africa and Sri Lanka will be clashing in the first one-day international of the series. I reckon it is on a Sunday, so that will be pretty interesting. And I think that series is absolutely well set. I think we are in for an exciting series as far as South Africa and, and Sri Lanka are concerned. So that would be something that the world would be watching. And other than that, the news that I hear from today is that Kevin Peterson, who nowadays doesn't play for England, has said that he still dreams of England. And Flintoff, the other day the suspense was there whether Flintoff would be making a comeback into English county cricket in the NAPOS T20 Blast. So once again the comeback is a suspense. Again there is news going on that Flintoff might play. So let's wait and watch. Now the other thing that I would like to talk about is, well, there's nothing, dear fans and subscribers. I don't have anything to dwell on. It's a very short cricket happening show today, unfortunately. But I can only say I wouldn't be able to say much here. And you know, for me, time is also a bit short today, so I just need to wind up my cricket show. And really, there's nothing to really dwell on today. So on this very short note, on this cricket happening show today, your host Ram is taking leave from you, dear friends and subscribers. But as you all know, Saturday is a late cricket happening show, as you all know. So keep your eyes glued, and you would be probably seeing me do the previews, if at all as I said, that's going to be the first one-day international of the series between Sri Lanka and South Africa. If at all it is going to be played on Sunday, then you could definitely see Ram, your host of Cricket Happenings, doing a preview of the first one-day international of the series. Well, dear fans and subscribers, on this very note, and on a very short note today on this Cricket Happening show, your host Ram would like to say goodbye. Thank you.